Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. Thought I'd do a quick update video for you guys today on some of the improvised food storage techniques that I showed you earlier in the season. And these are my apples wrapped in newspaper. We picked these guys the first week in October. It is now a couple days into December, so we've had about 2 months that these guys have been stored like this. Now these guys have went back and forth between my basement and my garage, depending on what the temperature was. If the temperature was right, I've been keeping them out in the garage, and when it gets too cold, of course, we've been putting them in the basement. We don't want these guys to freeze. But anyway, I was going to take a couple of these out here and show you a little bit what they look like. What we got here. And this is what they look like. As you can see here, there's no rotten spots in any of these guys. And this spots here, these were green when we put these in. So these have continued to ripen this way. And I'll guarantee you they're going to be sweeter than what they were. We're going to take a couple more out here. Give you a little bit of an idea here. Same thing with this guy here. There's no rotten spots in it anywhere. He's nice and firm. Ripened up. Have another one. So, been fairly happy with this so far. But we're going to start using these guys now for baked apples or make apple crisp or made an apple pie or something. But when I originally did this technique, I wanted these guys to last about into January. So they're already well on their way to lasting for me that long. I'm also going to go out and show you guys my potato box that I got in my basement window. I've been real happy with that as well. But I decided I was going to stretch it out into the winter, so I've made some improvements on it. I'm going to come back to you from out there here in just a second. Well, this is the outside of my potato box. I did a video back in the summertime about making a cold storage box in a basement window, and what I did was I taped a old Sterilite container lined with straw, and I used foil tape and I taped that to one of my basement windows, and I'm using that for potato storage. But it was working really well for me, so I decided I was going to extend that out by putting some straw on the outside of it here for extra installation, and I'm going to see if I can't make this last the entire winter for me. This is kind of what it looks like, just a few bales of straw set up against the foundation of the house. The residual heat from the foundation is what kind of keeps the potatoes from freezing, and then those Sterilite container I just filled up with straw and covered it with a little bit of plastic and for a moisture barrier. But I'm going to go inside and I'm going to show you what the potatoes look like in that bin as well here. Well, I'm back in the house here. We're down in the basement. I'm going to open these old curtains up here. I got these curtains over the window, of course, because I want to keep the light to a minimum because I'm storing my potatoes in here. I'm going to open this up here a little bit. A little light in here. And reach in here and kind of show you guys my potatoes here. You can kind of see one hanging out right there. A couple of these. It's one of the red potatoes that I grew. You can see it's got a little bit of a sprout on. We're just going to rub that guy right off. And reach in here and pull a couple more out here. Here's one of the Yukon Golds that I grew this year as well. Here's another red one. You can see here they're doing good. They're nice and firm. There's no bad spots on them. Just another way I store potatoes here. You know, sometimes you don't want to dig the whole clump up in the backyard. And this is an easy way to store a little extra potatoes beside the regular refrigerator. And all I do is keep the straw over top of them, keep that curtain closed. But the residual heat from the foundation here keeps these guys from freezing, and they store quite nicely. I'm going to put the links for those original videos, both for the potato storage box here in the basement window and my apple storage and newspaper video. I'm going to put those links in the description for you guys in case you missed those videos. But I just wanted to do a little bit of an update here, show you guys kind of how my improvised storage techniques are coming along. But anyway, this is Modern Refugee. I appreciate all my subscribers out there. I hope you guys are getting a little information, a little entertainment out of my videos, and you guys have a great night.